Hey, good morning. Well, it's not really morning, it's like 11 o'clock, and I've been sitting here answering lots of emails. And while I'm sitting there on my computer, I just wanted to sort of invite you into what dinner preparation looks like. Normally, I'm kind of behind because of Thanksgiving weekend, and I had to cook everything in a remote location. Not necessarily remote, but my mom usually does the Thanksgiving dinner when she's cooking, but she injured herself on one of her trips. And so as firstborn, oldest, I was elected next in line to cook what I normally do when I'm home. So you know how I'm a huge fan of buffet style meal prep, and I want you to see, like today, Southern California, Taco Tuesday. I'm always prepared for what is catchy and sort of invites my family into getting together, sitting together at the table, and allows everybody the autonomy of building their own meal. So the important things for a fixer is I've got my meat all prepped and will be ready for later. It's all seasoned and prepped. Organic, just basic. Not everything I get is organic, so I'm not that purist as much as I'd like to be. Sometimes it's just not available, or sometimes it's complicated. So for me, tonight on Taco Tuesday, I'll be having a taco salad. So I'm gonna be prepping the salad, the tomatoes, the onion, the lettuce, and of course that can be stuffed into other people's stuff too. My kids get the pinto beans. They, of course, are gonna have paste picante sauce, but I'm gonna have a little bit more of a local salsa. They have their tortillas, which we're allowed to have tortillas on the fix. I'm just not gonna have those, because if I were to add some yellows, I actually like the texture of beans in my salad. So that's what's gonna be going into mine. I always have rice prepped, because when you have a Hawaiian boyfriend, you gotta be ready for action. So rice prepped, that rice will get flavored with just the salsas. And then of course I've got the Greek yogurt ready to go. That is a great substitute for sour cream, and it just gives it a creaminess. And actually, if you blend it, a little bit of that with salsa, you can kind of make a savory little salad dressing, and it kind of can get watered down if you want to add a little lemon, a little lime. But yeah, like I said, normally I made a big chili yesterday, so I had leftover meat. So I tell you, I don't season the meat. The meat that was from yesterday had the chili powder, had cumin, had coriander, garlic, onion powder. And then today's was just less chili powder, more of the cumin. I like the Mexican flavors. However, I would also, if I were doing ground beef or ground turkey, I like to make a Thai salad. It's called, at the Thai restaurant, like yam larb. I do my own version of it. So if I had unseasoned meat, it would be Bragg's amino acids mixed with lime juice and then cayenne pepper, and that can get really spicy, so that's about to taste, less is more. But then I could put that over that same bed of lettuce that I'll make in a container that'll last for a couple of days. This is my go-to. The salad stays fresh for a couple days, but not that many more days than a couple days. And then I can add cucumber to that and scoop it out, and I'm good to go. And then I saved the other half of the acorn squash from yesterday, so that could either go into my salad tonight if the beans go fast, because my kids tend to go to town, and I can still have, no, I'm lying to you. The acorn squash was green. In my mind, I don't know why, I always want to make that a legume, but it's not. So scratch what I'm saying. I get it all. I get to, I'm gonna save it though, because I'm gonna probably eat more of the acorn squash till tomorrow. That way I don't have to do as much prep. And the legumes are there. If I want, I can do the tortilla chips They're part of what you can use in your yellow container just for a little crunchiness in the salad, or I'm gonna go with legumes. And I did get for me some black beans. I tend to stay away from it because it's hard to, I got the black beans. I'm ready, because black beans are not necessarily the go-to. My kids like the pinto beans. You gotta buy for your household and to everybody's needs. But the most important thing for me is that I'm staying fix compliant, and at the same time, we're all together at the table, and I'm not going out of my way making 8 different meals. I've got a medley of bowls that will be all prepped for us. We sit around here, like on this counter. I've got these little, just so you can see what life in Monica's house is like. We got these little bar stools that we tend to all sit around. There's 4 of us, and we just build our meal all around this little island, and everything's there. It's easy to clean right there when you're done. And then we've sat together. We've had an incredible meal together. Everybody's satisfied because they get the food that they want. We're all eating the theme of taco night, and we're all healthy. And they get the few add-ons of the added yellow containers, which I'm not gonna sit here and say is unhealthy. It's just that it's more conducive to results and weight loss when we're doing it in the fix, to limit your yellow containers to 2 a day, or to whatever you're allotted in your calorie range. All right, so now you've come to dinner with me this evening. I'm super excited. I gave, let's see, what does my calendar say? Oh yeah, I did dynamic. I know there's another word for it, but from Core to Force. That was amazing. That program, that didn't have any weight. It was all like strength training with your body, and you could modify it. I was dripping in sweat. It was 47 minutes long, so I got a chance to preview that. Like I told you guys, I unlocked that from Beachbody On Demand, and read through it and read through the nutrition guide, which is exactly the same as the 21-day fix, except for week 2 is you get an added fruit, and week 3 you get that same added fruit plus a blue container. Are you kidding me? And then you drop back down on week 4 to, it's a 30-day program. So that's why I decided December 1st would be a good start for me. I'm gonna finish December 30th and be ready for our next round January 2nd, and have been able to do another program full throttle. I can take it to Europe with me, which, yes, I'm going to Europe on Wednesday next week. And so I'm super excited to be able to do that. I'm just gonna save the workouts to my phone, because you can save 7 workouts in Beachbody On Demand, and that way I'll have all the workouts ready to go while I travel, and be able to not have to have them log in and whatever, have Wi-Fi or it not pick up in a foreign country. So I'm still here. I'll be just working out at a weird time. You'll get all kinds of weird live videos from me at different times, but I'm very excited to take you guys to the Christmas markets in Germany with me. I have no real particular reason for going to Germany other than the fact that it was like the most ridiculous airfare I've ever seen. So I had to jump on that. And that's why I always have my passport ready to go, because I have not seen that price for Europe in a long, long time. So I was really excited to go. It's gonna be freezing cold over there, but probably not any colder than what some of you guys are dealing with out there, seeing some of the photos of snow and white winters coming. So I'm just gonna bundle up, wear my ski long underwear, and go and enjoy the beauty of the quaintness and the differentness of being in another country. And if any of you have ever been to Munich, I will gladly take any of your suggestions. But for now, it's Taco Tuesday. got my workout done, answering my emails, and I hope you guys are all having a great day. Bye.